Okay. Okay, let's turn
Here
down the
are
music.
8 phone numbers you shouldn't call unless you're brave enough to do so. Most of these are pretty chilling, and I wouldn't suggest you dial some of these numbers if you're superstitious. That said, let's begin.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
1-2-1-6-333-1810. This number wasn't known until someone found a USB in a bathroom at a Nine Inch Nails concert which contained an MP3 file named 2432. When played, the sound of chirping crickets can be heard. This was strange at first, but it was even more strange when the audio was ran through a spectrograph which revealed a mysterious number. This number turned out to be a phone number, and when dialing these digits, a recorded conversation between a mother and her daughter can be heard. However, this conversation isn't just a conversation. Instead, it's a chilling wiretap conversation involving a daughter who speaks with her mother about a terrifying situation she's currently in. Here's some of the audio that can be heard when calling this number.
This is cursed.
Hello? Robin! Robin! Robin, are you there? Oh my god, I'm at the club. Oh my god, get me out of here. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, you're gonna die. Mia, what's going on? They killed Joyce. I locked myself in the stock room. But now I can't get out and everybody's got it.
What the fudge?
What's going on?
Oh my gosh.
Now, many people claim that this was used to promote Nine Inch Nails' album at the time since this was found at their concert, implying that the recording is fake. Yet many still believe that this is a genuine wiretap conversation between a mother and her daughter. Whether it's fake or not, this is still scary to hear. 09044444444. Now, if you don't live in Japan, then you won't be able to call this number. However, you can if you use Japan's country code, which is the number 81. People have claimed this phone number to be really haunted, as it belongs to a haunted being known as Sadaku. Those who've called this number claim to have heard blood-curdling sounds and other hair-raising noises made by this being. Although hanging up would stop those noises, it wouldn't stop the curse that Sadaku has casted on you when dialing this number. It is said that just dialing these digits can curse you, and legend has it that those who've been cursed died within a week of calling. Yet some say that this number was made to promote the Ring movies in Japan, which has a character named Sadaku. This may be a possible reason for the existence of this number. However, that's just a possibility. (630-296-7536). This number belongs to an organization called Booth World, which, in the company's words, specializes in remodeling people's lives. People who've called this number claim to have heard different things. In one instance, someone who dialed this number heard a recording of a woman telling the caller that his phone number has been logged and traced and will be speaking with a representative shortly to schedule a remodeling appointment. Nothing happened afterwards, so he hung up. Later in the day, the same caller received a phone call from a private number. He decided to let this call go to his voicemail since he doesn't answer to unknown callers. He then checks the voicemail that was left, and what he heard was quite eerie. The voicemail was a recording of a woman with a very chilling voice, telling him that his information has been recorded and that Booth World would like him to call back this number so that he could schedule his remodeling appointment with a representative. In another case, someone who dialed this number made a remodeling appointment for his girlfriend. He later received a phone call from Booth World, but instead of hearing what the previous caller heard, he heard what sounded like his girlfriend screaming in pain. The scream stopped after a few seconds, and he was then greeted by a man who told him the remodeling had been carried out. Of course, this story sounds fake, but the number does exist. It's unclear what Booth World means by remodeling, but it could be another word for torture or death. 0888-888-888. It is said this phone number is cursed since the people who've owned it have died. The first person who had this number died of cancer at age 48, the second was gunned down, and the third and fourth person were also shot. As of now, this phone number is no longer used or given out by phone companies. but you can still dial this number and hear a recorded message saying that the phone number is outside of network coverage. This is the least creepiest phone number to dial, but if you're superstitious and you're afraid of getting cursed, then it's best if you don't call this number. One 00000000000. Similar to Sadako's phone number, this one is said to curse you. However, it only does so if you don't do what the voice on the line tells you to do, which is to make 15 or more people dial this number. If you decide not to do this, which is to start a chainmail, it is said that you will die. Obviously, calling this number is impossible since it has too many digits. However, stories about this have circulated in some Asian countries stating that this number does exist because some people received a missed call from this number. Of course, you can always dial the number yourself to see if it works. Now, there is another phone number just like this one, but without the one at the beginning, and it's believed that this number is used by the dead to call their loved ones who are still living. A lady once received a call from this number after attending her cousin's burial and stated that she only heard static. But after doing research, she found out that this number was used by those who've departed and concluded that it must have been her dead cousin who called. One 207 404 2604.
Right now. Holy moly.
To promote the horror movie Carrie, a phone number was displayed at the end of a trailer for this film. It displayed the words "Call Carrie" above the phone number, which tempted viewers to do so. Although most adults who called this number weren't spooked by what they heard on the phone, it definitely frightened most kids. After calling this number, you would receive 3 calls back from a different number. The first call has the main character of the film Carrie screaming, the second call is creepy singing, and the third and final call is eerie whispering. Needless to say, all 3 calls are creepy, and there's no doubt that it hyped up the film. Nine 99999999. After missing a call from this number, a woman asked in a blog if anyone knew anything about it. She then finds out that others have also received calls from this mysterious number. Upon hearing this, she decided to call the number to find out who's behind it, but she didn't get much info after calling. All she heard was a recorded message saying that the call cannot be completed as dialed. Later, she learns that the number comes from a Thai film that is similar to the plot of The Ring. Anyone who answers or calls this number dies afterwards. As of today, the woman on this blog hasn't posted any updates. Red numbers.
Is anyone there?
On May 2nd, 2007, a very chilling email was circulating in Pakistan. In it, it warned people to not pick up calls from these numbers, stating that these numbers appear red on the phone screen when being called, and that picking up these numbers can transmit a high-frequency signal that can cause brain hemorrhage and death. After receiving this email, many people started freaking out, fearing that they'll receive a call from one of these numbers. The government of Pakistan eventually stepped in by sending a letter to stop the mass hysteria by stating that the email was just a hoax. This of course made sense since no one had evidence to prove that they or someone else had received a call from these numbers. Yet while everything was settling down in Pakistan, warnings about the red numbers began to appear in Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. Such warnings have caused many to believe that the red numbers do exist. No one knows for sure, but if they do, it's best to not pick up these calls.
Wow.
Thanks for watching. If you've received any strange phone calls or text messages before, let me know in the comments below. That said, this is BizarreBub, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
Thank you, BizarreBub, for your first video that you've showed us today. Let's go to the next one, shall we? Yes, I have subscribed. Great content creator, love their work. Creepy and scary, but love their work. Very, very well made.
It's human nature.
I'll be right back. 1 second. Hello everyone, I'm back. Okay, let's get back into the video, shall we? Time to watch some more horror. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? Turn off the music. Okay, are we ready? Bro, your mic is so silent. I can turn it up, but I just never want to peak the audio, so I'm fairly cautious about that. Yep. I'd feel bad if I was to break everyone's eardrums. Anyways.
To respond to anyone in distress, whether it's someone crying or
Okay, let me just check. Is the audio good?
Human nature to respond to anyone in distress, whether it's someone crying or screaming. Our innate response is to help.
I get the impression you changed your username.
However,
so
what if you
no,
can't find whoever is screaming?
Right
This
now.
has puzzled many people who've heard screaming but couldn't find the person.
If you tell me something
It's
that
almost as though the screams were
you're
coming out of
associated
nowhere,
with, I might
which is
remember
without a
you.
doubt pretty creepy.
Like, did you play
That
a
said,
game
here are
with
5
me or
unexplainable
anything?
screams that were recorded. I'm home alone and I hear screams. This first video comes from YouTuber Frankie Quellar, who, after coming home from work, records something very chilling. At about 12 in the morning, Frankie grabs his phone to record the strange sounds he's been hearing ever since he came home. At first, nothing is heard, but after a couple of seconds, Frankie records this chilling sound.
I'm home alone and I'm hearing somebody screaming in my house.
Oh boy. Robeats beating your...
Yo, what the f
Robeats?
is that?
When? Was it like recently? Or a while ago? And this is... Oh my gosh. What the f... Alright, that's cool. A while ago? Any specific dates?
Soon afterwards, Frankie heads over to the kitchen to further investigate the sound. Unfortunately, he couldn't find the source. However, some people have stated that perhaps it's his neighbors. They may have some kids who were probably screaming at the time of this recording. Perhaps that's true. However, Frankie states that his neighbors don't have any kids, and that a strict curfew is followed by everyone in the neighborhood. So that rules out the possibility of his neighbors being the ones screaming.
True Minecraft cave sounds.
So if it wasn't the people next door, then who was it? This has left Frankie feeling a bit unsettled, fearing that his home might be haunted. Who knows where those screams were coming from? The scariest EVP. While staying overnight at his sister's place, Travis Cosentino records the most spine-chilling sound. According to Cosentino, his sister
I'm
always
sorry,
feels
I don't
uneasy
remember
whenever
doing
using the
Ducky.
bathroom.
But
Knowing
thank
this,
you.
Cosentino places
Welcome to
a
the
recorder there
stream.
before going to bed to
I
see
hope
if he
you're
captures
enjoying
anything
your stay
unusual,
watching
thinking that
and
perhaps what she's
horror and YouTube
experiencing is
videos.
paranormal.
Oh my, I'm creeped
However,
out.
little did he know,
Okay.
he would be capturing something very unnerving. Here's what he recorded.
I would start swearing
Hey everybody,
very soon, the moment I'm
once again, I'd
dying.
just like to give you
Okay.
just a little bit about
The
what you're
moment I start
hearing
suffocating
and what
from
to
horror, I
expect.
start swearing.
This was recorded in
And I'm
my
a
sister's
PG channel,
bathroom
I swear. I'm PG. I'm PG. I try. Family friendly. Am I only one that is seeing a lot of Arabic? I think that might be a little bit racist, but I see. Okay, I'll give you my past. Oh, Natro! I do remember you. Wait, I accidentally paused the video. Oops.
apartment complex in Folsom.
Prepared.
You
Yeah, I
don't need
do
to have your
remember you.
speakers up really loud to hear this. Okay.
Well, that was loud. I'm sorry, guys. That may have peaked your audio.
That's it. I mean, it is so freak.
Now, before playing this, Cosentino mentions that his sister has been involved in paranormal related activities, such as conjuring spirits. According to Cosentino, this may be the reason she feels uncomfortable whenever she's in the bathroom. Now, had it not been for the screams that came after the strange clicking sounds, the idea of this being paranormal wouldn't have been considered.
Okay.
The strange clicks could have been the pipes or ventilation system inside
Damn.
the bathroom. This is usually the case
I
with
didn't
most
mean to
so-called paranormal
absolutely
videos.
destroys everyone's
However,
ears.
Cosentino states that there was
Sorry,
nothing
guys.
in there that could have caused that
am I-
noise, especially the scream.
Okay, I'll give you my past.
Doubtless, this
yeah,
EVP is
it's
pretty
not
scary to listen
racist.
to.
They are literally. I see.
Screams
Feels
at a
bad.
motel. YouTuber D. Drudigan records the most
please.
blood-curdling scream outside a motel. Here's the clip.
Is anyone else creeped out right now? This is I'm a little scared. What is that scream? Can anyone
Now,
else
there
hear it?
isn't that much information on this video. Based on what was shown on camera, it appears that D. Drudigan was standing outside a motel when all of a sudden someone started screaming hysterically. As with most videos that lack enough info, the comment section provided some possible explanations. Someone commented that perhaps it was a mountain lion since they're known for screaming at night. However, someone noted that the screams are very similar to a person's than those made by a mountain lion. Mountain lions produce screeching sounds whereas humans don't. Whether it was a person or an animal, the screams are nonetheless very haunting.
Yeah,
Perhaps
I
someone
was.
was actually in danger, screaming for help. Who knows?
I mean, it could just be
Hopefully it was
air
nothing
going
too
through a very,
serious.
very small crevice, causing it to
Someone
create
accidentally
audio.
records spine-chilling sounds. This next video comes from
Holy
Wiccan
shit.
Ministries, who, while recording her
I'm
dogs,
sorry, guys.
recorded something
I
unnerving
don't mean to
in the background.
scream. I don't mean to
At
swear.
the start of the video, we
Fudge,
see two dogs
fudge.
playing with each other. Then, 2 seconds later, we hear this.
It's not bad? What do you mean it's not bad? And yeah, I
And
played
50
Very
seconds
Beats
into the
recently.
video,
You
more
could check
screaming
out
can
my
be
stream VODs on my new YouTube VOD channel, or you can check them out on Twitch here.
Did you wanna fight?
I believe I did title it specifically Very Beats. I've gotten worse, I'm pretty sure.
What are you doing?
It's not racist, they're no, I've already read that.
According to Wiccan Ministries, there was nothing playing in the background.
Nah, I'm
Whenever
good,
she
yes I
records your
could.
dogs, no
What
TV
do you mean?
or radio is in use.
It's
Plus, she
what are
mentions
these
that no one was
messages?
at home
Nah,
at the
I'm
time of
good.
this
Yes, I
recording.
could, and it's not bad.
Now,
I don't
it was
understand
only
the
after
context.
replaying the video that she
I may
noticed
have
this,
missed what I
which no
said.
doubt gave her chills as it did to those who watched the clip. This may explain why her dogs were barking randomly throughout the video. Now, perhaps what she's saying isn't true. Maybe there was actually something playing in the background without her noticing. Or it could just be that someone was in fact screaming for help. Who knows? Let me know what you guys think.
Wow. I am number one. Oh boy.
Screaming Ghost. The uploader
Screaming
of this video
Ghost?
has been doing
Oh,
some
no.
renovations on his house.
I'm
After finishing up
goaded.
some work, he
You
decides
asked
to go
if
into
anyone
the
else
basement
is
to
scared.
record.
I said no.
Little did he
I'm
know,
good.
he would capture something very chilling. While recording, he captures this.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know, Doom Ducky. The video isn't bad. What do you mean? It's a freaking horror. Okay. What's the scariest horror movie you guys have ever seen? Everyone
Upon
in
first
chat,
viewing,
say
nothing is
right
seen.
now.
However, after slowing down both the video and audio,
The
you can see
scariest
what the
horror
uploader claims to be a
movie
ghost.
I've seen.
But before manifesting itself before the camera, an eerie sound can be heard.
I think it was called Hereditary. I do not recommend you guys check that out. It's not PG. Not PG. Do not check it out. I'm never gonna say that name again. That was horrifying. Don't clip it. No clipping. I'm a PG channel, I swear. Wait, no, I don't swear. Holy fudge.
X Hauntings, the uploader of this video, believes that his home is haunted. and that the ghost inhabiting the place is upset because of the renovations being done. Now, the paranormal is a contested subject.
Hereditary.
There isn't a clear consensus.
I don't
on
know
whether
what you're
ghosts
talking
exist or not.
about, Doom
So it's
Ducky.
hard to agree with X-Hauntings'
It's been a
claim.
while since I have watched
However,
a
one
horror
thing that
movie.
almost everyone can agree on is that the scene he recorded
Same.
is very chilling. Perhaps it's true that ghosts
Same.
exist, but evidence like this needs to be supported by scientific research. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments
Holy
below if you've ever recorded
crap.
something strange.
This guy's
That said,
Pog.
I'm
He's so
BizarreBub,
Pog.
and I'll see you.
Gotta
in the
send
next
some
one.
love to Bizarre. Okay, guys, you gotta send him love, BizarreBub. Gotta send him the love. Bet hours? Are you trying to say watch hours? Top hours. Haha, number one. Pog. Oh, by the way, I do reset the bot's time. Wait, what's the next most popular video? I swear I finished the 8 phone numbers one, but it's bugged. Yeah. Wait, didn't we just see the dogs one? No, we saw screams. Not the dogs. Oh,
It's
okay.
not there.
Wait, have we seen the dogs? Does anyone know? Okay.
It's pretty strange when a dog growls at something that's not there, as many dog owners believe it could be that their dog is sensing an unseen presence. That may be true, but no one knows for sure.
Oh
That said,
boy.
here are 5 dogs scared of something their owners can't see.
I love dogs and cats alike. Any pet is fine with me,
This
but
first video comes from a dog owner who owns a 6-month-old beagle
This-
named Lewis. In the video's description, the owner states that Lewis would always wake up late at night,
This
barking
is-
and growling at something unseen in the kitchen. As the video shows, Lewis would usually growl at something near the kitchen cupboard.
what do you mean, yeah? Oh, okay. Of course you would know Zom Yom Diz.
Now,
Do you guys want to watch it, or do we go to another one? Creepiest things found in Fortnite. 8 scariest apps to never get on. Which one? Pick from the two. Fortnite or scariest apps? Chat, come on. Hello? Nobody's gonna pick? Okay.
there's no doubt that there are thousands of phone applications out there,
Oh boy.
and although
Oh,
most are made for killing
Fortnite?
time,
We go Fortnite. Fortnite,
from
Fortnite, Fortnite.
ghostly sounds coming out of nowhere to a creepy room hidden inside a house, here are 6 creepy things found while playing Fortnite. Humming Ghost. Fortnite Save the World is filled with lots of lore and Easter eggs in comparison to its other free-to-play Battle Royale game. That said, you're bound to find some things that are pretty weird in Fortnite Save the World. In fact, you might find some things that are a little too weird to the point where it just comes off as being creepy. For example, take this gameplay in which showcases one of the subtle things that can be found while scavenging for wood in forested areas.
What is that sound? Yo, subscribe to the man, Diamond Sword 27. Okay. Yeah, nah, I don't like that sound. Very, very ominous. But not that tingly. It doesn't get my senses tingling. I'm not Spider-Man.
There's no doubt that hearing this as you play by yourself is pretty creepy. This adds to the already somewhat creepy ambience of the game with its abandoned locations and zombies that spawn out of nowhere. Now, some people have said that this may be an homage to Fortnite's original concept, which was supposed to be a horror game but later took a different direction and became something more cartoonish and lighthearted. Whether or not this was a tribute to the game's original concept, coming across this is nonetheless very haunting. Slenderman.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel
By
about
now,
this.
almost everyone
Not too
knows who
creepy.
Slenderman is. Slenderman's popularity is demonstrated by the countless references made to this creepypasta in both films and video games such as Fortnite. If you drop in Wailing Woods and head over to a shack that's inside a maze, you'll find a poster inside. If you look at this poster for a couple of seconds, it may turn into something you might recognize. However, that's only part of this Easter egg. If you wait until the storm comes and head towards the forest, you might come across Slenderman himself.
What the fudge?
There have only been a few instances of people getting this Easter egg, so you might not get it the first time you try. Now, some people think that this Easter egg isn't true. However, no one has come out to prove that it's fake. So if you're feeling a bit skeptical about this, perhaps
Do you
should
still
try
want to
this
go
yourself.
through this, Yum Divs?
However, take caution.
It's not really
No one has been able to
tingling my
document what happens
senses, you
upon
know what
meeting
I mean?
Slenderman. My guess is that your player dies. Who knows what happens,
I mean, if I was
and
playing
who knows if it's
Fortnite,
true.
sure, it might
Hopefully
be alright,
Epic Games
but
can
I
come
don't
out
play
to confirm this
Fortnite.
creepy Easter egg. A mysterious meeting. If you head over north out of Wailing Woods and northeast of Tomato Town, you'll stumble upon something pretty weird.
Actually, I wonder if there's like
Let's see.
stuff up here.
A bunch of
Holy-
chairs, a
That's
doll.
weird as hell. What the hell? What the hell is that about?
As with
Right.
most Easter eggs found in Fortnite, coming across this is kinda creepy and leaves you questioning the meaning behind it. What's with the circle of chairs? And why is there a bear and a scarecrow? Unfortunately, these questions haven't been answered by Epic Games. Yet some have theorized the meaning behind these bears. Apparently, destroying them all can unlock the Zapatron, which was a gun in Battle Royale that had to be removed because it was just way too powerful. And it's believed that it's still in the game, just hidden. Of course, this is just a theory. There has yet to be evidence of what happens once all bears are destroyed. Now, this could also be a reference to Save the World, in which has a quest where you have to destroy a certain amount of teddy bears. The developers of this game have yet to explain some of these Easter eggs, most of which have not been found, according to Fortnite's lead designer Eric Williamson. Hopefully we'll get some explanation soon to some of these creepy Easter eggs. Hidden Basement. As you scavenge for resources and save the world, you might find an innocent-looking house. Upon entering this place, you might think that it's just like every other house in this neighborhood. However, as you make your way down to the basement, you'll start to realize that there's something odd about this place. Once you're in the
Alright, see ya,
basement and you've destroyed the
Zomyum
fridge blocking the
Thank you
entrance to
for
a hidden room,
coming.
you'll find
I
what
thought
appears
this
to
was
be
gonna
a
be
torture
better. I have to
chamber,
go now.
or
You
what seems
can
like a
change it.
mortician's lab.
Honestly, I wish my stream
But the
went
basement isn't the
little
only thing that's
longer.
creepy about this house. It's
I'm
also
gonna
what's
end
outside
at
of it.
10 every day from
If you
now
go
on
upstairs and head
anyways.
towards the yard,
Just
you'll
letting
find some
everyone know.
freshly made
So
unmarked
these
graves.
VODs in the future,
Of course, this
which you can
coupled
check
with the
out
torture
on my
chamber
YouTube channel, only
downstairs
go for 2
leads
hours,
to the
so not that
conclusion
long.
that this house
And
belonged
everyone
to
is
some
welcome to come
deranged
and
serial
watch.
killer. But what makes this even more
Remember to
unsettling is the
subscribe to
lack
my
of a
YouTube
backstory.
channel.
You're only left with your imagination to fill in the blanks of what happened to these people before being buried. And if you're like most people, your imagination might cause you to think about some pretty dark things. Disappearing teddy bear. If you drop in a gas station and climb up the stairs of a mechanic shop, you'll find a room that's completely empty. But you'll find that there's more to the room if you tear down one of its walls.
and as I was smashing through all the walls, there is a car, and when I looked inside the car, there is a stuffed teddy bear. And after I look at it for a few seconds, it disappears. And this is really creepy. Now, this is something I've seen in a few other video games. Call of Duty is renowned for its multiplayer maps having these secret hidden teddy bears. But I've never seen this happen in Fortnite before, where there's been a teddy bear and it's just disappeared out of nowhere. And underneath that car...
The fact that this bear disappears is kind of creepy. Now, this might be a glitch that occurred only to this person. Yet, there's videos of people capturing the same thing. So, if this is something that commonly happens, then this must have been added to the game. And if so, what's the meaning behind it? The other bears in this game most likely serve as a reference to save the world, since shooting them emits a purple gas. Yet this one doesn't seem to have any purpose. Now, this could be alluding to the fact that Fortnite is haunted. There have been theories floating around the internet that Fortnite is haunted by those that were wiped out by the storm. And this Easter egg seems like a nod to those theories. However, the meaning behind it is still a mystery. Ghost. There seems to be more evidence supporting the theory that Fortnite is haunted. After landing in Pleasant Park, Kentrell's 1993 captured this chilling clip.
I don't see a ghost.
According to a subreddit user, there have been rumors floating around that the word pleasant is used as a cover-up for the terrible crimes that occurred inside. Those that died in this place were buried in haunted hills, and every so often the spirits of the deceased would travel back to Pleasant Park to continue living there as they did when they were alive. If this is true, then Pleasant Park isn't the only place that's haunted. Others have captured weird things as they explored certain locations.
I
brauche, aber eigentlich ist der Loot
Ja,
immer
ich
ziemlich
brauche
gut.
eine. Theoretisch. Hinter dir. Ich. Hi.
Dein Mate?
Hopefully more people will find anomalies in the game to support this theory. For now, we'll just have to speculate. Thanks for watching. If you found anything weird while playing Fortnite, let me know in the comments below. That said,
subscribe
I'm
to this
BizarreBub,
man,
and I'll
please,
see
chat.
you in the next one.
Great person. Okay. What we're gonna do now is play some games of TFT, and then I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you all. If you're not interested, you're all welcome to leave. But otherwise, please stay, hang around, help me out with my view counts. I greatly appreciate every one of you. Thank you guys. You will make my day. Oh, I haven't updated in forever. I see. Where's my background music? There we go. Is it too loud? I hope not.